Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me for today's Funfold Friday video tutorial. This is part 2 of my double page pop-up card. So in part 1 I showed you how you can make this here with the cutting and the scoring. So that there is what I've just shown you in part 1. So if you missed part 1 and you want to see how that was done, then links to that can be found down below in the description. But what I'm going to do for part 2 is I'm now going to show you how you decorate this card and how I've actually put it all together this way here. So that's what I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we will go camera down and let's complete this project. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got myself my, I've got Blackberry Bliss cardstock actually for this one here now. So I've gone ahead and I've gone and got my card base and I've got this part. Now I haven't got this stuck together yet because in part 1, as I said, now it's easier to decorate this part whilst before it's stuck together. So we're going to do that part right now. And then I'll stick it together again for you in this one here. So we've got to this part, and then what we're going to do is we're going to then take ourselves some designer series paper. So the designer series paper I'm using is the Thoughtful Journey 6x6 designer series paper. This is available from the 1st of May onwards, 2023, from the new annual catalogue. So this is lots of the paper which you are going to get. So you've got some lovely scenes in here, some watercolor washes. It's a really beautiful, lovely piece of pack of paper. Okay, this is going to be very, very popular. I predict this is going to be very, very popular. So these ones sell out very quickly. So I would suggest if you do like it, then I would check out our online shop. I'll just pop the link up to that right now. Links to our online shop can be found down below in the description. So mitosocrafts.com/shop, and you can order this paper from the 1st of May 2023 onwards. And yeah, it's the Thoughtful Journey suite here, product number 163303. Okay, so that's the paper which I'm using. The patterns which I have decided to use for this one is these 3 right here. Okay. So I've already got these parts pre-cut for you, so just quickly go through the measurements for you. So you need to take yourself 2 pieces of designer series paper here measuring 7 centimeters by 10 centimeters, or that there is 2 3/4 of an inch by 3 7/8 of an inch. So 2 pieces there. Now, depending on your designer series paper, I've gone and cut this so that my pattern flows. Depending on what you use, just be careful with that and think about that one there. But yeah, they are the measurements for those 2 pieces. You'll also need 4 pieces measuring 1.2 centimeters by 3.4. So you're going to need 4 of these, which is then 1/2 an inch by 1 3/8 of an inch. So you need 4 little pieces like that. And you would also need 2 pieces here measuring 13.7 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters, or that there is 5 3/8 of an inch by 1 1/2 inches. That's your designer series paper. You also need another piece which is going to be for the front cover, which is going to be 13.5 by 13.5 centimeters, or that there is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 inches, and that there is just going to be for your front pattern paper like that. Okay, now with some basic white, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need 4 pieces here measuring 2.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters, or that is a 1 inch by 1 inch. So you'll need 4 of those in basic white. You will need 2 pieces measuring 2.5 centimeters by 6.6, or that there is 1 inch by 2 5/8 of an inch. And another 2 pieces here measuring 13.7 by 11 centimeters, or that there is 5 3/8 of an inch by 4 3/8 of an inch. And that there is everything which you need for the construction of this card. So first things first, let's pop our designer series paper on here. So with our 7x7, 7x10 pieces, we're going to pop those on like that. We are also going to pop these pieces, are going to go on down here like this. Okay. And then these pieces will be for the basic white, but we're going to be doing some embossing on this first before we stick those on. So go ahead and stick those ones on. Okay, now I've decided not to stick this one on just yet, because what I want to do is I want to stamp my happy birthday sentiment on this. Again, it's easier to do this before you stick this down. So I'm just going to take my happy birthday sentiments, and then I'm just going to then pop this on this piece right here. And then I can then go ahead and then I'll then stick this down onto this bit. Okay, so we've got that part done now. Now what we want to do is we want to do some of the basic white parts, but I'm going to emboss these first. So I've got these pieces here, the 4 squares and the 2 rectangles, and I'm going to emboss these. Now I'm going to emboss these using the new So Swirly embossing folder. So this is available from the 1st of May 2024. I got it right this time. 1st of May 2024, this is the So Swirly embossing folder, and this here is product number. Let's have a little look at that, which is 163791. So let's go ahead and you can see that's what it looks like once it is all embossed. It looks lovely on this. It's just going to add a little bit of texture to the inside part. So I'm going to run these 2 through that one. And whilst I'm doing that, I've got these 2 pieces, the other 2 pieces, and I'm going to then run these ones through. And I'm going to be using the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. So do these ones, and we will then stick them in the inside of the card. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've gone and done those. And that one there is the larger piece with the 3D, that one there, the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. And then I've done these ones here with the So Swirly embossing folder. So once I've done those, I will then go ahead and I can stick smaller pieces into the inside of the card. So these are going to go here, and in those 4 places like that. And with these ones right here, we can go ahead and you can then stick your designer series paper onto the edges. So this is going to be the outside edge. So as this goes in the card, this is going to be on the left hand side, and this one will be on the right hand side. So again, just be wary of your positioning of your papers. So that there is all of the decoration for the inside of the card done. What we can do now is we can then stick it to the inside of the card. So we're going to then just fold this up and then stick this down. So do make sure you have it the correct way, so it's not going to be an upside down card. And that there is our pop-up center card. So with these ones will now get popped on to the side like this, so we can go ahead and we can stick those 2 pieces, and that's going to cover up the joins. And there we have it. That there is the inside of the card decorated. If you want to write any message on this, obviously this is done, so you may want to pop yourself, maybe cut another piece of basic white, pop your sentiment, and then that can then stick on this part right here underneath, would be quite nice. Or you can just leave that part not embossed, so you can then write your sentiment on here. Okay, but that there is the inside of the card done. So I'm just going to now decorate the outside, and this is just going to be very, very simple. On this one, I've got this piece of designer series paper right here. So this was the one which was measuring 13.5 centimeters by 13.5, or which was 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. I have got myself the sentiment here. So this is the sentiment from the Happy Little Things sentiment, which is an online exclusive, and I'm going to be going, wishing you happy birthday on the inside. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. So we have got the wishing and we have got the you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of heat embossing on this, because I think it looks quite nice. So I've got my buddy right here, and I'm just going to then prepare this with my embossing buddy. I'm going to stamp down my wishing and you in Versamark, and I'm going to heat set this in black. embossing powder. Okay, once I've gone ahead and I pop my powder on this, I'm now going to heat set this with my heat tool. Okay, so that there has now just been heat set. Alright, so that now is all good to go. Now, with heat setting, it does buckle the paper a little bit, but it does dry flat. So but work with it. Don't be too concerned. Just make sure you get some glue all over everywhere, and then it will dry. As long as you've got the glue down there, it will dry flat. So don't worry. So I'm just going to then pop my glue all the way around the outside. And all in the middle so everything sticks. Okay, make sure we've got this up the correct way, which we have. And then we can then stick this down like so. Working out all of those creases, those buckling, if your heat tool has done that. So it will work itself out once it dries. And there we have it. That there is my double page pop-up card. That one, like that. So that one was with that paper, and this was my first card which I made, which is using from the same Designer Series paper pack, the Thoughtful Journey 6x6 Designer Series paper pack. But you can see you can make some lovely, this is really nice, fresh, summery card. This one here, maybe a little bit more masculine, maybe it's a little bit cooler, maybe, I don't know. You get what I mean. So that's my 2 cards right there for you, and I just love the touch of doing this embossing in black. I don't do black embossing powder enough, and that there I think has just really made that sentiment just pop a little bit more on the front of that. So there we have it. What do you think? Really happy with that. Really nice. So this was a case from Maria's Crafting Corner. So she is a US demonstrator, so I got some of the ideas from her for this one, so I'll pop a link to her video down below in the description as well. But please remember, you can purchase your Stampin' Up! Goodies from us. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands, Austria, Belgium and Ireland, you can purchase your Stampin' Up! Goodies from us via our online shop. Link is on the screen right now. And yes, but if you live worldwide, then you can also purchase classes from us and tutorials. So if you want to have a little look at that, do head over to our website as well, mitosucrafts.com, and you can have a little look at what we've got. So that there is us today. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this double page pop-up card and want to give it a try yourself. Please share with us if you do have a little go at this. And if you've got any questions as well, do please pop them down below in the comments or send us an email, and we will do our best to answer you with any questions. But thank you so much for watching. We will see you again very soon, and yes, have a great day. See you later. Bye bye.